Bafra, one thing is we have in common: a pathological hatred for Nigeria. I cannot begin to put into words how much I hate Nigeria. People don't understand it. I despise it. With every drop of blood in my body, I will walk towards the total dismemberment of that zoo. That by the time we finish, Nigeria will no longer exist. That name, we wave goodbye to it. The same way Yugoslavia is gone, the Soviet Union is gone, that same way will the word Nigeria be obliterated from history books. Nigeria is a reminder that black people are stupid and foolish. Nigeria is a reminder that colonial mentality actually seeped into our bone marrows. As somebody reminded us this morning, when somebody from Nigeria pays and says, "Oh, God bless Nigeria," you are making a mockery of God. God can only bless something that is created. I learned that this morning. God did not create the zoo. Therefore, there is no way God can bless it. It's impossible. Impossible. That hopeless entity that people today say they are very proud to belong to was created by a white man. His name is Frederick Lugard. This man is not from Biafra land. This man is not Hausa Fulani. This man is not Yoruba. But there are some people from black Africa who are willing to go to war to defend what a white man created out of their own subjugation. The reason why the zoo was created was to subjugate you. You did not create it. A white man did. You asked the white man to go. The white man left and went back. But you retained every vestige of subjugation left in the hands of the tyrannical few. Those who can read and write, claiming they are PhD holders, but lack rudimentary, or what I would call common sense. They don't understand how to structure a society. Our forefathers were better political thinkers and philosophers more than the fools that gave us the zoo called Nigeria. They couldn't have come up with never in their lives. Instead, what they did was to surround themselves with the military and the police. Instead, what they did is to ensure the subjugation of their own people by bringing money abroad and banking it abroad. And people are wallowing in abject poverty. There are many things wrong with the way that a black person reasons that sometimes I wonder. I wonder if some of them are human beings at all or not. I wonder seriously. I don't think so, in my opinion. There is no need, there is no reason why they got independence from a country where the police do not carry guns on the street. Upon becoming independent, these band of vandals and animals created a police force. A police should be a civil service, not a force. It's civilian. They created a police force. They created mobile police, the riot police. They created the army. They created the navy. They created everything you can think about, the Air Force. They created all this rubbish in order to perpetuate themselves in power, in order to continue lying to you, in order for them to master everything that is to do with violence, to kill you and to subjugate you. The white man came, turned us into slaves, subjugated us, took away all our natural resources, and when they were going, they gave power over to a set of black people again, continuing even worse subjugation of their own people. And you're telling me these people are human beings? Is that what you're telling me? That somehow black people in Africa are normal people? Yes, is that what you want me to believe that? If they are normal, they have to prove it. The only way for you to prove that you're not a monkey is by going and getting Biafra. If Biafra doesn't come, you are an animal. Biafra is the only justification you have to exist as a human being. Anybody saying that they are, he or she is a Nigerian, that person is worse than a fool. A journalist asked me this morning here, why do you call them animals? I said, because they accepted a name given to them by somebody else. Only a dog and a cat can do that. A white man came from Scotland, said your name is Nigeria, you accepted it without asking questions, which goes to show that your brain is not working properly. Had your brains been working properly, you would say no, that this is my name. After all, you answer Ahamefula. My name should not be lost. By answering Nigeria, you have abandoned your name, you have abandoned your traditions and your heritage. That is what Biafra is here to reverse. Everybody can gang up against us if they wish. But we want to make this victory in such a way that everybody who is a Biafran will worship God forever and ever. Because the delivery of Biafra from bondage, the extrication of the children of the Most High God, Chukwu Abiyama, from that very abominable entity, will indicate to you once and for all that indeed Chukwu Abiama is a Biafran. The world is about to see something they've not seen before. That Biafra must emerge. We must come to exist. We are not going to ask for anything that doesn't belong to us. We are not asking for any territory or resources. All we are asking them to do is to leave us alone. The same way we were before the British came. We have the documentation to prove that we never gave the British the consent to form one Nigeria in the first place. We have the documents. The documents we signed with them was to trade with Royal Niger Company. We never gave them the consent to go and form Nigeria. This is one thing that the so-called band of Nigerian intellectuals never ever bothered to ask themselves, including the Yorubas, Weshonika in particular. Did we give our consent to Lugard to go and form Nigeria? The answer is no, we did not. Where did they derive the authority to go to form that zoo? Why did they hand over to a group of black men that continued the same slavish mentality impacted upon them by their masters? No wonder they are incapable of civilization. They are incapable of human development. Riowanu Lukman, I understand, is here. Is that not correct? Yeah. The son is here, dancing from one nightclub to another, making prostitutes very, very rich on your money. And some of us go to that nightclub to go and clean that nightclub to be able to feed and pay house rent. That money is coming from your land. Riowanu Lukman is here in Austria with money stolen from Biafra. Him and the children are living it large, having fun. In the morning, we will go to the nightclub where the son went to party to go and clean that nightclub that we can get money to feed. Do you now see why I say that there's something wrong with us? Only an animal can allow that to happen. Not a sensible human being. Why do you think everybody revolted in the world? That is a sign of civilization. When you revolt against any oppressive regime or system, that is a sign that you are now matured as a human being, or else you're an animal. You are an animal. When we preach the gospel on Radio Biafra, we tell you the truth. If you have any counter opinion, you present it. People shouldn't look at us and say, oh, you are insulting us. No, I am telling you the fact. The fact that you're a Nigerian means you're an animal. Only an animal can accept the name given. Is that true or false? Then every Nigerian is an animal. We preach the truth here. They don't know what is coming at them. As I will keep reminding them, before we came, nobody could tell you the truth this way. Now that we are here, they can't tell you. We are not here to pamper you and put cream on you. If you have a problem, we cut it out completely. Surgery. Cut out the problem. We don't dress the wound. We cut out the rubbish and throw it away and heal you properly. And you survive. Than nursing an injury or wound that never improves. We are here. Do you know how shameful it is for a grown-up man from Biafra land to abandon the father's compound? I am the first son of my father. My father never abandoned his father's compound, but I did in order to survive. If something happens to me abroad and I don't go home, what happens to my family lineage? My own branch is closed. Do you know why our land is the way it is? When the white man came, our forefathers never gave them the first son, because the first son is the custodian of our way of life. They always gave them second to the last. Second to the last, almost finished. We gave them all people that came, servants that came. You will be amazed. I don't want to make some people feel bad. Everybody in those days that acquired very high education is not Madiala. Number one. Number two, they are not the first son. Go and check it out. They went abroad and copied rubbish and brought home. That is why you're here today. If Nigeria is working, we will be here today. The fact that we are outside in such large numbers, including those I'm seeing today, means that the zoo is not working. It has not worked for over 50 years. When is it going to work? When? Somebody should tell me. When will it work? They say a fool at 40 is a fool forever. I don't know what is a fool at 50, what it is. Maybe a fool at 50 shouldn't even exist in the first place.
Well, we are all welcome this wonderful day again. Today we see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu live in the court again, and according to the witness, the first witness anyway, that I've witnessed or that I've testified so far, we see that he confirmed again in the cross examination that there was nothing like arm found with or around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today again, we see the cross examination continue, and the court have adjourned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case to 6th of May, 7th of May, and the 8th of May. Thus, 6th, 7th, 8th, the court continues 3 days in a row. That's on the 6th, there will be court. On the 7th, there will be court. And on the 8th, there will be court. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hearing next, and that should be next week. I think today is Friday, 2nd, 3rd, Saturday, 4th, Sunday, and 5th Monday. That is, we have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being court on the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. These 3 days will be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's hearing. We are still on the first cross examination, first witness cross examination. I think I don't know this one with me. I don't see any comment here today. I hope it is well. They don't start again. But I hope I'm being heard anyway. Let me search from another descent to be sure that I'm being heard. So hold on. Don't start again. Okay. I can be heard. So I greet everybody anywhere you are watching me from or seeing me from or hearing me from. I greet you in the name of Chuku Okike. Okay, there is no comment yet. I see. Let me see. Greetings. Okay. Thank you, Evans. Thank you so much. And thank you, my opinion. Okay, so we move and we continue to do what we know how to do best. And thank you so much for coming around, every one of us that are here this morning, this afternoon, this evening. We come to the point where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will continue to go to court. Firstly, I have some articles or some news that have been made today concerning this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court. Before we go there, we don't hear anything direct from the court. We don't get any speech, any address direct from the court, unless our lawyer Jimago or the other barristers or lawyers or team we come to address later in the day. For now, none of them have made the address. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continue to remain or to be in Nigeria DSS detention. Why? After they have openly confessed that there was nothing like arm or ammunition or equipment that is harmful seen against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now my question is this: why is Mazi Nnamdi Okushukuka Kanu being detained? Don't we see a clear evidence that there will never be? And I want us to know, like I said before, okay, Evan X, I greet you my opinion on Dewo Shinonso Ndubisi Ndewo and Ejike Francis Ndewo Abaradike Kenenge Oka I like Kamaha. So we don't know how many witnesses we are going to have. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, only cross-examination for the first witness is taking how many court sitting? About 4 or 5 court sitting. What about when we have up to 10 witnesses? And it is not that just after 6th, 7th, 8th cross-examination that it is over. Maybe the cross-examination for this number one witness, we have to continue. Maybe it will have to be postponed to next 2 or next 3 months. I want make we dey catch the story, make we dey understand the story, make we dey get the story as it dey happen. I want us to be following, not that the court is going, nothing was said, nothing has been said against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's not just that. It passed that one. It passed just that. Nothing was said wrong, nothing, he have not testified anything wrong. If you look at the thing, writing, passing down the scroll here, it said that the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court, it said the breaking. Court adjourned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu trial to 6th, 7th, 8th of May 2025. Now, I want us to get this message very clear. This is Nigeria for you. For 5 good years, come today, come tomorrow. We know them. This is what they're doing. But before we continue, make we just read some things about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the court in today's regarding to today's court hearing. Let us just dive into the Nigerian media to see what is going on in Nigerian media today. So if you look at this news, the news says Nnamdi Kanu cross-examination of principal witness begins in court. Begins in court. And is today, look at the date, is today. To 2nd of May 2025. Now, let's see what it is saying. The trial of Mazi, the trial of the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has resumed before Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court, Abuja, with the cross-examination of principal witness PW1. Principal witness 1. We might end up having principal witness 10. At the resumed hearing, the court had granted the request of the federal government for witness to testify behind the screen. Why still, even at the cross-examination, he is still behind the screen. You can't see him. He is a masquerade. Why the prosecution counsel in Adeboyaga Awomolo San, former Attorney General of the Federation, Kano Ababi, led the defense team. Why a personnel of the Department of the State Service, known simply as AAA, appeared as principal witness number 1. AAA was asked if he was the officer conducting the interview in the video played in court. He answered that 5 officers were in the room and he was one of them. He said, I think it will be better to have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu playing here while I read than to have this man. Hold on. Than to have this man coming here. I don't need him here. Okay, I will continue to read those article. When asked, okay, he said his role in the investigation was limited to arresting the defendant, obtaining his statement, and escorting him to Abuja for onward investigation. Among the items presented in court, he was asked if there was anything which on the face of it was offensive. Said no. There was nothing offensive in everything they got from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the cross examination. That is the question they were asking that man when we are masquerade. Come last time, come testify for Nigeria government. So today they are cross-examining him. That's Aloye Jimako and his team are asking him some questions, and he continued to say nothing was harmful, not even a cutlass, not even a penknife. You know the penknife, as little as penknife is, not even needle, nothing. Yet he is being accused of treason and terrorism. Okay. He was asked if he had analyzed any of the items recovered from him. Said is the masked witness. Said he analyzed only his phone. He was asked if the phone was in evidence. He answered in the positive. He was asked if there was analysis in evidence. He replied in a negative because they considered it immaterial to the case. When asked, do you agree that the 10 years since you confiscate this item, many of them have lost their use? Said yes. He was asked whether there is a record of the item he claimed the DSS returned to the defendant. He answered yes, but he did not personally keep the record. He was asked again if he found any instrument of violence on that lady with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said no. He was asked again if he considered the ladies' company as facilitating terrorism. He said no. Did you find any instrument of terrorism on the lady? He said no. He said, did you find any instrument of terrorism on the defendant? He said no. Did you contact anybody whom the defendant mentioned as working with him? Said the defendant didn't mention any names. Okay. And then they went on to ask him, do you know if there are other people standing terrorism trial with the defendant in the case? Said no. I put it to you, that is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's defendant, asking him, that is asking the masquerade defendant, masquerade witness for Nigeria, these questions. Then they told him, I put it to you that there is no other person in the whole of Nigeria who is standing terrorism trial for Biafra agitation except the defendant. Agabi said, and the AAS said he knows some people stood trial with him earlier, but he doesn't know the state of those trial now. The witness against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also mentioned that he has read from social media and the newspapers that the defendant have supporters like Simon Ekpa who also carry on the agitation. He said he knows that the DSS is in the process of extraditing Simon Ekpa to Nigeria to face charges if the defendant charged with damaging anybody's property. Answered maybe not personally and visually. How visually, said there are social media messages where the defendant was inciting violence. Do you know one person who carried out any act of violence because the defendant incited him? I don't know. Answered, I want us to remember that initially they told you that he have nothing against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's just innocent testimony. But from that innocent testimony, he don't carry and enter terrorism today. This is the person that told you that he went to court he went to the hotel room to arrest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he found nothing incriminating against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But today he is still telling you that there are elements of truth that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. Are you getting the message? You get them back? I want to make you there understand waiting with the talk. When we talk, make you understand them. Because people know they see the end from the beginning of waiting Nigeria they do. When you see Nigeria they act, try to find out their end, because Nigeria end the day clear from the beginning of anything they want to do, especially when that thing have anything to do with Biafran people. You go see the end immediately. Even before they start, you go see the end. I tell you the truth. Before they start, you go see the end. Make we continue the read. Then the witness, Nigerian witness, was asked, do you remember that the defendant said there is corruption, youth unemployment, and a lack of development in Nigeria? Said he cannot remember, but he remembers the defendant calling Nigeria a zoo. Are you hearing what he's saying now? He don't remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is crying for unemployment in Nigeria, joblessness, people that went to school are not getting job, low paid salary, every bad thing, no road, no development, no industries, no, the oil refineries are not working, the airports in Nigeria, the airport in Biafra lands are not working, and are not working. The international airports in Biafra lands, none are working. That the Calabar seaport has been shut down, Port Harcourt seaport has been shut down, and then Warri seaport shut down, and there is no one single embassy of any country, even the Dahomey, that is Benin Republic, that is close to us, don't have any embassy in eastern part, that is Biafra land. He don't hear any of this. But waiting he hear, he said the only thing he hear is that he said that said that in social media he heard that he was inciting violence, and he answered, and he said that when he was asked, do you know person carried, okay, no, where did I stop before? He said that the only thing he hear about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the only thing he remember, the only thing he hears Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done in social media is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is calling Nigeria zoo. That is the only thing he said he he remembers Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doing from radio. You see, when we tell una say these people no good people, we know they understand them. They be evil people. Them be evil people. Now me tell you full stop. When they come, they go come like friends, but they are not friends. We go here say they use wetin you call taquia. Name that they use. They use wetin that they call taquia. They go come okamusu anataga na fugono. You thinking mama gwori. Pente to sepulture. Obialano immediately, when he came, he testified that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they don't find anything. They went, and when he tried to resist arrest, somebody talked to him, and he listened and followed us like a gentleman. He don't have anything against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, I said something before. If that man is truly a good person, not you don't have to be a good because anybody standing with Nigeria is evil already. So if that man don't have anything against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, why should he be hiding his identity? Why should he be hiding his identity? This is what we should know. For him to be hiding his identity means he is evil. He remembers nothing. He don't remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was calling for no schools in Nigeria. The schools are going on strike every day. He can't remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was calling for jobs, calling for development, calling for good road, calling for industries, calling for many things. Only thing he say he remember Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do from Radio Bafra is that Nigeria is zoo. Let's continue. And the witness was asked whether he remembered that the defendant, that is, whenever you hear defendant is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, defendant said IPOB was not an armed group and it does not give armed training to its members. He said he remembered the defendant saying IPOB does not bear arms. Thank God he remembered this one. There have been killing in Kaduna, Zamfara, Benue, Plateau, and other parts of the north. Are those killing based on any agitation for separation? The witness, Nigerian witness, answered. To the best of my knowledge, no. Thank God. Thank God. He stuck through for this one. Then he was asked again, do you agree that our highways are not safe to some extent? And he answered, to a larger extent, they are safe. Are you hearing him? He said that the highways are safe. When these Funani headers, or what do you call them, bandits, their security, Funani security, Funani freedom fighters are abducting people on daily basis. We don't see so many times where they block road, police will not come, army will not come. They go abduct people until they are tired, then they will disappear into the bush. And then after they disappear, maybe 30 minutes after they have finished their operation, you will see the police and the army coming to tell you, yeah, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? And they will be told they are gone. They are gone inside the bush. They will tell people, okay, pass. Why don't you go inside the bush and they look for those people? These are people that left about 30 minutes ago. Why don't you pursue them? But when they carry cow, when they come thief cows for like 3 days, Nigeria will use helicopters and they trace the cows from air and they will go and recover those cows. But when they steal him, when they kidnap human beings, nobody ever go after them. That is why when they finish, they come and celebrate. I will still bring up the video, the amount, the huge sum of money after they have sell kidneys and collected money ransom, and they sell kidneys of those that could not pay ransom. They sell their organs and then collect money. You will see the money. I'm coming. We will see it. Let's continue with this man here. Let's listen to him. He said that the highways, road, Nigeria way, it's not even highways alone, whether small way, low way, middle way, every road, communities, bushes, nowhere is safe in Nigeria today as we speak. Nowhere is safe today as we speak. And this man that call himself a security personnel is telling you that everywhere is safe. Okay. And then he was asked, do you know many Nigerians have been killed on their farms, in churches, in mosques, etc. Schools have been attacked and the students kidnapped or killed. Trains have been attacked and the passengers kidnapped and killed. These killings are not the product of any agitations for separation, are they? He answered no. And then they went on. The case featuring terrorism and the treasonable felony charges was originally instituted in 2015 following Kanu's arrest in Lagos. Major setback have held the case down for almost a decade, making it impossible for the prosecution to call witness and present exhibit until Tuesday last week. Until Tuesday this week, sorry. The case started with the 4 people initially charged as Kanu's co-defendant. However, in February 2018, the then trial judge Binta Nyako severed the trial, separating Kanu, who had fled Nigeria, from the other defendant. The trial severance allowed the prosecution to continue proceedings against the 4 remaining co-defendants. The Nigerian government arrested the Kanu on a line now. They no arrest the Kanu. Nigerian government kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya in 2021. I think this is quite interesting, and I think that is all I have for now. Let me see. Let me see if the news continue. Let me see if the news continue. It's the same news. It's the same news. So this is the news. And then hold on, let me see. Let me be sure. Because it's just quite interesting that we are here today. Cross-examination part 1 started. Cross-examination part 1 started. This is Nigeria for you. With the way this thing is going now, do you think this is something that will just go on for 2 months and we come to the end of it? You think so? When people never understand what is going on. Let me read the other side of the news. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial resumed in Abuja today. Let's see. The trial of the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Bafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has resumed on Friday, that's today, at Federal High Court, Abuja. Earlier, the court led by Justice James Omotocho granted request. We got this. The case featuring terrorism, Nigeria. I think that's just the same news. That is just the same news. That is just the same news. Okay, let's see. And then we come to Daily Post. We said we did not. Then the witness continued. We did not find the weapon of terrorism on Kano during arrest in Lagos. DSS witness tells court. Now, my question is this: if you no find any weapon of terrorism, why did you charge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for terrorism at the first place? I don't know if somebody don't understand me. If you did not find weapons of terrorism on somebody, why do you then charge that same person for terrorism? Listen, they went to arrest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know. Hold on. They went to arrest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the in his Lagos hotel in 2015. And when they got there, let me bring it up here. So we'll see them. See them here. The news says we did not find weapon of terrorism on Kano during arrest in Lagos. DSS witness. Now, if you no can find any weapon or arm of terrorism, they claim there was a lady with him in the room while making the broadcast, and he was asked, "Do you find any weapon also on that lady?" They said no. Did you charge the lady? Did you search the lady? They said yes. Did you find any weapon, anything? He said no. Did you find drug? They said no. Did you find gun? No. You find bomb? No. Waiting you find? Nothing. Wetin you find in the room? Telephone, computer, microphone. This is it. Now the question is this. If you did not find any of these things, why did you go on or went on to charge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2015 for terrorism and the treason? The witness said that the only thing he remembers Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say and you to say is that Nigeria is a zoo. The useless witness did not even remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that Buhari is dead. They don't remember. I have never seen anybody come to accuse Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of that. Why? I have never seen anybody that is accusing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of telling us that UN observed a minute silence for Buhari. That UK wrote a condolence message to Nigeria. They are not saying anything of that part. I don't know if somebody they understand waiting at the talk. Make I put link. Maybe somebody would want to come in because unless somebody no come in, I know things are good today here. But make we see say somebody could come in. If you are watching from not this, no, this is not what I want to do. If you are watching from X, I beg, do me well and come to join me in YouTube. So from YouTube you can join the discussion. I beg. Yeah. Come to YouTube. From YouTube you will get the link. Okay. So we continue. Okay, okay, no problem. We continue. So as I be the talk, I greet you, Casey Beke. Ndewo. So as I be the talk, if you want to join me here in the studio, you are free to join me. But meanwhile, we go look into other things where they happen in Nigeria. And like I said before, I will do a program, make we see waiting they happen for Yoruba land. All these things where Yoruba they talk. I go expose Yoruba for jazz for you to understand. Yoruba have one year in Ondo, Ogun State, I think Ogun State or Ondo, I don't know the difference. In Ondo, they have oye, and then they have gold that the Fulanese are mining illegally or illegally. Not that Nigeria is mining it and the person superheading or supervising it are Fulanese. No. Fulanese from the north come and they are mining their gold in Yoruba land. They don't see it to be any problem. But when they say their land they give you, it will be a problem. We will go to that maybe later in the day. I will try and come up 2 times today or three. I am home. I know they go anywhere today. Today is my holiday. So as we continue they talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who see justice, who see truth, who see anything good in what Nigeria is doing. You did not find anything incriminating. You did not find anything illegal. You did not find anything at all that is against your law. But you are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for terrorism charges 2020 since 2015, of which he escaped your death threat or sentence. Execution, not be sentence. He escaped your execution because they wanted to execute him in his house. But God, having mercy, being gracious and merciful God, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was able to escape. Today, wetin we dey talk? Every now and then, Mazi Nnamdi, how long are we going to continue in this? How long? No Nigeria. The same thing Musa is doing is what every Nigerian will do. That was why I played that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu voice from the beginning. If you go and listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu voices, you can never bring any place where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asks anybody to go and kill anybody. Or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asks you to go and take over anybody's community. Or to go and chase people into IDP camps. You can never see that. Or Simon Ekpa, you can't see that. But they are being um, charged for terrorism charges. Today, in Biafra land, our people, you see the one that called himself Ojo Zokalo, calling you or saying that, um, calling you or saying that you should support Tinubu, that if you don't support Tinubu, whatever, Abia State will not be free or will not be safe. I want you to understand what is going on. Ask yourself, what is going on? Who no go no. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not done anything wrong. Like the Ibrahim Traore or Torare as they call it, that we listened to yesterday. It's all over social media. You can go get it and listen to it yourself. If you listen to that, his speech, you will tell yourself, you go know saying they talk to everybody. You go know say in the talk to everybody, including you. Today, all the terrorism charges and threat and the killings and all everything going on in our land are not the issue, are not the case, are not the problem. The problem is people that say they want freedom, people that say they want Biafra, people that say they want Biafra. I am happy that people are waking up today. We just look into other news before we know where we are going to from here. I greet you, everyone that's Stella. They will. I greet you. I greet you. Okay, now Rosaline, I greet you. Adadi Ebube. Adadi Ebube, ekene gwange. This is your name, eh? Okakwaraga Ada Nkedi Ebube. I greet you. So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the witness, the masquerade witness, the masquerade witness say that the only thing he have heard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do is inciting violence and calling Nigeria zoo. And when he was asked if he know or if he have not heard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saying that Nigeria should create job, Nigeria should build roads, build industries, pay school teachers, don't old schools, pay ASU so that they will not go on strike. He said no, he no hear am. The only thing he hear na when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be they tell people say Nigeria na zoo. Have you seen it? You see it? All the ego, all the ego for the people that are hoping that they have a country. For those that are hoping they have a country. Quickly, let me just run through small news. If you go to Sahara Reporters, you will see that man that claimed that said and confirmed he came out not claiming on the video. He said that Seyi Tinubu tried to bribe him, and when he refused, he was abducted and stripped naked and beaten to almost death. Only God save am. And I want make we remember say in Zamfara, the chief imam they don't buy am, and they after they collect 11 million, they buy him, and and uh, and uh, and uh, and the children they buy him. Who knows? You see why they buy him? No be because say it's not because of anything different. Probably, I don't know, he may say something or he may have hidden or protected some people that are not Funanis. Maybe he has shielded them when they go to wipe out the community and do land grabbing and ethnic cleansing. Maybe some people run into his house and he shielded them. Because if not, they cannot do anything to him. This is the only time they can have reasons to kill their own. That is the only reason they will have to kill their own. So if you go on, you will see no roof up top. Abuja school children land on. Okay, now gunmen kill two police officers, burn two vehicles in Enugu. Still in um still in the Sahara reporters, you see where okay, this one go good to make you follow Siam. No be only me go Siam, make you follow Siam. Eh? They said, "Where is your God?" Survivor narrate how herdsman killer killed her husband, her three children in Plateau midnight attack. This development comes amidst is escalating crisis across the country. Speaking through an interpreter of Arise TV News night, Arise TV News, right? She narrates how the attackers stormed her house and they killed her family. She said that she was sleeping in the night and the Fulani herdsmen came in the night and they were killing them and they burning their houses. The translator said. The translator the translator recounted her statement on how she knew they were Fulani herdsmen, saying that night they had came, they were speaking their dialect. After speaking their dialect, they said, "Where is your God? We are going to kill you today. We are going to burn your houses." They killed her three children. One was 14, the other one 10, and then the last one just 2 years. Where is your God? I think I have that video. Maybe I will play it later, where the man, another man that survived their community attack, his one hand was chopped off. Maybe we'll listen to it now, because all these things are what is going on, yet nobody cares to talk about it. All they tell you about is how Biafra is the problem. Biafra is the problem. Don't talk about Biafra. Biafra is the problem. Let me see if it is this. I think, is here. The woman is here who said this. It will be good if we listen to them. But before we go there, we have our one of somebody here. Casey, you have your mic. Unmute yourself. Okay, Casey, you don't have microphone. Casey, you should go out and while coming back, accept microphone. Accept the option. Allow the this studio, allow it to use your microphone. So before we go, let's just go on and listen. Let's go on and listen to this.
Plateau State, which is currently in the throes of one of its worst outbreaks of violence in recent years. Back-to-back attacks have left more than 100 people dead in a region known for inter-communal conflict and land disputes between herders and farmers. And in the wake of the killings, the families of the victims, most of them survivors of the attacks themselves, are left to pick up the pieces. Now, thousands have been displaced and villagers in the volatile regions live in fear of more attacks. We're joined now by survivors of the attacks, Wesley Jacob and Asabe Moses, and her 6-year-old daughter. I'm told the girl turns 6 the end of this month. Thank you so much for joining us. I mean, just looking at you, one can only imagine the kind of pain, harrowing pain that you've had to, go through in the wake of this Plateau attacks that led to over 100 people dead. Let me start with you, Wesley Jacob. You're a survivor of these killings. I was asking you before we came on air about your arm, because I see that you have one arm, unfortunately cut off, and I was asking whether it was in this attacks that you experienced this. This happened in 2023. So you've been a victim before of Plateau attacks, and yet again in the line of danger in Plateau State. First of all, tell us your experience. I mean, what happened, in the course of these attacks, and where exactly were you when you were attacked?
Okay. This attack happened 2023, on 24th December.
That's in the case of your arm?
Yes.
Okay, I'm talking about this current, yes.
This current
yes.
attacks that happened, it was not in my community precisely,
Right.
near my community, the community named Hurti. That's where the attack happened. Many were killed.
One hand taken, one eye taken. That is the man you are seeing on the screen. The coming community, after the attack and come out in one eye, come out in one hand, he escaped, run to another community. I want make we dey learn something new. Last 2 years, 2023, they attacked him, cut in hand, destroy him eye. He managed to escape, run to another community. They still come another community this year, this last week, come attack him. God will save him again. He escaped. What are you going to learn from this? Running from this community to this community will not save you, because what these people do, conquest, once they are sure they have conquered this place, they will come to that place. Step by step, they are conquering you. Corridor by corridor, street by street, block by block, they are taking over everywhere. You no go fit to run away. And all these things are going on. Their problem is, why are you talking about Biafra? Why should you be saying anything? Why should you be propagating Biafra? Why should you talk about Nnamdi Kanu? Why should you talk about your freedom? This is their problem. All these things are not their problem. They want you to be going through this. Everywhere has been taken over. You see all this Okalo telling you, if you don't get Abia, if APC don't get Abia, we lost Abia. That means, do you know what that means? A very big statement he made there. Watch them. They have taken over Hopu Zodema, Soludo, what do you call it? Pitamba, and all the places, all the strategic places they are taking over. It's either you remain in your whatsoever party you call yourself, and they will give you their list. You'll be carrying out their list. They will give you their book. You'll be going through their book, and they do what they ask you to do. Or they will make sure they remove you there, and they put an APC person that will do APC thing for them. I just want you to see and then listen to him.
Almost 51 people were killed, house destroyed, and many things lost. Properties, vehicles, and the rest all were destroyed during the attack, in this recent attack.
Well, let me come to you, Asabe. For our viewers, we've been told Asabe cannot communicate in English, but Jacob, you help us interpret to her and then get the response. Asabe, for our viewers who can see, her right hand still shows degrees of burns. Her 6-year-old daughter also has burns on her leg. Tell us what happened that night.
Wai mene ya faru ranar?
A ranar muna barci da dare karfe 12 sai ga Fulani sun zo sun rufe mu suna kashe.
So what she said is they were sleeping in the night, and Fulani herdsmen came in the night and were killing them and burning their houses.
How did she know it was Fulani herdsmen? Has she seen them before? Okay. How was she able to recognize them?
Wai ya kin san cewa Fulani ne?
Don sun zo suna ta yarensu, suna ta barazana, suna ta yarensu, wai ina Allah mu ya soka ya cece mu, yau za su kashe mu, za su gama mu. Ranan sun kashe mu yaya.
She speaks her Hausa language and somebody is translating. So what the man is translating now is what she is saying. This is the same woman they told your God don't die. Where is your God? Make it come save you. Now Christian. A Christian. They tell and say, where is your God? Make you call your God, make it come save you. They say, call your God, make it come save you. If true say you get God, call him, make it come save you. It there for news everywhere. For news. Nigerian news. It there for Nigerian news. They say, call your God, make him come save you. See am for news. No be say I just dey talk anyhow. See am. I believe you can see the news. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me put it here. Do you see it? This is the title of the news. Where is your God? That is, maybe in this program, you will hear her talk about that. So let's continue to listen to her.
Ana guda uku mai shekara 14 sun cire shi sun yanka shi a kofa. Mai shekara 10 sun kone shi a daki. Mai shekara 2 namiji sun kashe shi, sun kone shi a daki. Sai ga mai gidana sun kashe shi. Ranar su yi mana kone-kone kawai suna ta magana yaren Fulani, suna ce ina Allahnku, ina Allahnku, Allah ya soko ya cece ku, yau za mu kashe ku, suna ta magana.
What she said is that night they came and they were speaking their language, dialect, and after speaking their dialects, they said, where is your God? They are going to kill you today, we are going to kill you today, we are going to burn your houses. They killed her 3 sons. One 14 years, one 10, and the last one is 2 years, while they killed her husband too, and they burned their houses, and that's why she's having these bonds.
I mean, this is, it's really...
Did you get the message? They killed her 3 sons and the husband and leave her with the daughter. That one pass message to you. After they don't buy her 3 sons with the husband, they leave living daughter because they go use them reproduce funanis. If they had them to buy women, if they buy women, you know say those women make them vex well. Because they always leave them, even when they don't go to IDP camp finish. They could go there, go impregnate them. By force, they go born. This small pikin now, maybe in next 10 years, they go give a belly, go born for them. So that when him born, now who him go born, now Fulani go born, he no go born Igbo man. I want make we understand wetin they play, but the problem we have is that we no one understand them. We are busy writing petitions. Hey, come and kill Nnamdi Kanu. He's disturbing the peace of our land. Hey, who are those? Did you see Fulani man? I want to know, make we just tell ourselves the truth. Who wrote the petition against Simon Ekpa? Na Fulani man? No, tell yourself the truth. Who were those we saw in the social media calling for petition? No be Igbo. Them no be Igbo. Who were those that went to Finland to demonstrate for Simon to be killed? Them no be Igbo. We could tell ourselves the truth. Yet we want freedom. Tomorrow, yesterday, they carry e-money. Tomorrow, we feel be who I don't know. Sometimes they go carry you no go even come back. Make we know wetin be the problem. How many people, how many communities now as we speak, after Zenubo has given them land in Anambra and they are doing well, they are building their ranches or their houses there in bush. Lokwantana their own. They don't be that one, they know they talk about it. Not just Okalu give them that one. That one don't become their heritage. Hopus of them in Imus, everywhere. Anambra, they don't carry everywhere for everywhere. And so they go establish. Now, you will begin to hear communal clash. Because whenever they attack you from that their base, it becomes communal clash. Listen to the woman.
tough, to even wrap one's mind around it. And how did she escape? How did she, escape that attack where the whole of her family?
Yeah.
To waya ne kin sira daga wannan yanayin?
To cikin daki mu abuna ne flat ne. To akwai dakin daban-daban lokacin da sun shiga suna ta magana. Suna harbi su window na yi rarrafe na je na boya wani wurin daki to sun abunan duka window guda 10 sun harbi su window din sun farfashe to wurin da na tinga samu iska mun yi rarrafe da yaro nan da mama mai gidana mun shiga wurin da sun kone sai sun tafi after da sun tafi Allah ya taimake mu a wurin na sunguna na yi ta addu'a na ce mama mai gidana yau ki shirya ga Allah yau za mu je sama Allah ya sa mu huta to Allah bai dauke mu rai mu lokacin ba da sun gudu sai mu yi ihu da mu yi ihu sai ga wasu mutane sun zo sun belle window sun taimake mu sun fitar da.
Okay, what she said is when the attackers came, they killed her sons and they put fire on the house. Because their house is a flat, so they crawled to other rooms where she crawled with her daughter and her mother-in-law, where they went and hide in the other rooms. While the fire was on and she noticed the Fulani herdsmen have gone, so she began to shout, so people came to their rescue.
Okay. Now, let me ask you, Wesley.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not the first time that Plateau State has been at the receiving end of this, attacks by bandits, terrorists, herders, and what have you. Is there a sense that because of the history in Plateau State, that security somewhat has been beefed up, to protect the people from this, frequent attacks? Has there been any security presence even before now? And after what happened, has it improved?
What is happening is once they carry their own attack here, they will leave the other place where their security men are, go to another villages where there is no security men. They will go there and attack that village. So because they know, I don't know how they carry their attacks, but they do it simultaneously that before the security men will come, they have done what they want to do and vanish.
Well, Asabe, ye hakuri dachiwo. I'm really sorry for your pain, but I have to ask, when all of this attack was happening and since it has happened, has she seen anybody come to her to explain why this happened and what they are doing about it? I'm talking about security. I'm talking about government at all levels. Has she seen any reprieve?
Okay. Wai da abun ya faru ko ni gwamnatin da ta zo ta tambaye ki me ya faru ko kuma don me ya faru?
Don lokacin da abin ya faru suna zuwa mana gaisuwa sun zo sun gaishe mu amma ni ina cikin bakin ciki ban iya na bude ido in gansu ba da an dauke ni ina wani wuri ba ni da wurin kwana.
So what she said is the government have been coming to greet them and to see their well-being. And she could not look at them because of her condition and because of her grief.
Is she angry?
Not angry precisely, because she lost at least 4 people, the whole family.
She's entitled to be angry.
Yes. So she could not look at their faces, talk more of talking to them.
So more or less she's I mean, angry is an understatement, really.
At least, let's say she's traumatized.
She's traumatized.
Yes, that's the word. Has government in any way provided any kind of succor, any kind of help? Where is she staying now? Is she still in the same village where she was attacked, or has she been moved, to a safer place?
Okay, government sun taimake ki ko sun baki wani gida ko gurin zama ko ina ne kike yanzu ne?
A'a, ba bani gida ba, an bani abinci. Amma ba bani gida ba. Dama yara na biya, first daughter na ranan ta yi tafiya.
Okay.
Shi yasa yau sun rage biyu. Yanzu ba mu da wurin kwana, ba mu da wurin zama.
Okay, she said the government only helped them in giving food, and she don't have where to stay, and she's lucky enough that the elder daughter of hers left home before the crisis.
Attack. Okay.
Yeah. So she's left with she currently
Saturday 20 years.
Okay, she's about 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your expectations, both of you, Wesley and of course Asabi, from government? We're hearing that House of Representatives have, set aside or donated some 100 million naira as intervention to support the government of Plateau State and the victims. But what are your expectations from government? What do you want government to do for you to end these killings once and for all?
I think
it's obvious that the little girl is in some kind of pain.
She's scratching her bones.
I think the government has to play a very serious role here, because this killings is not the first time, it's not the second time. Repeatedly, this thing is happening. That means they have to take a serious measures to curtail that. If not, I don't think Plateau will be standing.
It's been described as herder-farmer clashes. Is that what it is? Is it herders attacking farmers? Or is there more? Because we've heard from the governor, for example, that it's land grabbing, all kinds of
It's not per se clashes, because if you say clashes, that means the two parties are fighting. They will come and attack and go. So that means it's an attack, not clash.
Jacob, what did you lose in this recent crisis? You have been a repeat victim. What did you lose this time around?
I lose myself. Yeah, why did I say myself? Is because I'm a teacher by profession, and that profession is, for now, is lying down low.
Because there are no schools? Nobody's able to attend school?
There are schools.
Okay.
It's just that I'm not working with government, I'm not working with anybody, I'm just staying at home just like that.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to pick up my Hausa classes here. Asabe, Allah Yabaku Hakari. May God give you patience. And may God give you succor for you and your beautiful baby here. It's quite a tough sight to see.
It is. I mean, it's painful to see a little girl, an innocent child, riddled with wounds from. Yeah, you were going to say something. She wanted to say something very quickly. Yes.
Akwai su kamera da an sa kamana in wani abu zai faru a duba, amma ranar ana kashe mu, ana menene sojoji ba wanda ya leka, kuma kamera nan yana yawa cikin gari yana duba ba doke mataki ba. Lokaci da abun ya gama an fitar da mu sun gudu, Fulani sun gudu su yi nisa, da gari ya fara wayewa ana zo a gani abun da ya faru. Lokacin ne ma sojoji suna shiga su ga abun da ya faru.
What did she say?
What she said, she said the problem she's having there is when this thing is happening, before then there are cameras, that is drone. They are being passing through to watch what is happening. But in this situation where they were attacked, nothing like that is happening. No, the armed forces were close to them, but they could not come to their aid until when everything is gone, everything has happened, before the armed men came in the morning to see what is happening.
It's quite unfortunate. No one has to go through this.
No.
Wesley,
I believe we heard what she said. When there is no attack, they will be passing with drones. Their drones with a camera will be hovering everywhere. And remember, the armed forces of Nigeria base is close to where they are living. That is what the woman said. So when the attack begins, those drones that used to move night and day will disappear. I want you to get message. When these Fulani people begin to attack, drones will not move again. The military base that is just a stone throw away from their houses will not hear them until they finish attack. Once they finish attack, the drones will come to look for their useless lives and their empty lives. And then the military will come out. Where are they? We are looking for them. We will get them. You heard it directly from the woman, not from my mouth. Listen again. I think I will rewind it a little bit so you will hear.
wayewa ana zo a gani abin da ya faru lokacin ne ma sojoji suna shiga su ga abin da ya
What did she
faru
say?
sojojin ba su yi nisa
What she
da
said
I hear her
is,
say camera. And I
she
can
said
only
the
imagine.
problem she's having there is when this thing is happening, before then there are cameras that is drone
Yeah.
that are
Right.
being passing through to watch what is happening. But in this situation where they were attacked, nothing like that is happening. No, the armed forces were close to them, but they could not come to their aid until when everything is gone, has happened before the armed men came in the morning to see what is happening.
It's
What has
quite
happened.
unfortunate. No one has
It
to
is.
go through this.
No.
Wesley Jacob and Asabe Moses.
We heard it right. When you believe, it's those people that are waiting and they're calling armed forces will come and save us. So, hey, Musa, come and save us. Are you listening? This is not the first. We had what is his name? Dele or Jide or Tunji, a retired DSS officer that ran away now living in US, told you that when he was working with Nigeria, there was some machines. There were some machines that is like this thing. If you carry this thing now, if you carry them, keep them for your house. Everything where they happen for your house, this thing go record them. And this thing go tell you the location where the house dey. So when they were carrying out some operations, these Fulani terrorists come and attack their barracks. And they no know wetin that thing be. I will look for that video again. They no know wetin those things be. They thief am, things say na ammunition. When they carry am reach, they no fit open am, they no fit use am. So Nigerian military have to go send people to go and they talk with those Fulani terrorists and they beg them to release those things for them. I don't know the name, I no be military man. So the terrorists say they will pay for it. I think they pay 300,000 naira for the three of them or for the two of them. Then this was in early 2000. So they paid and they brought it to find out. So when they bring them, they come open the thing, come find out to see, they come hear everything where those terrorists they talk, find out the location of their camp with that thing, and they come find out also where their camp they is just like less than 100 meters away from where these terrorists they stay. That means where the army barrack they is less than 100 meters from where those terrorists they stay. And they come, they don't happy now, they call Oga, oh, see, oh, this thing in America. I think they brought that thing from America, or America gave them, or they bought it. I think America gave them to help them boost their security. So they're happy, according to him. They went to their organ. We don't find solution. We don't find where these terrorists are. They are here. They are here. We are going to finish. Oga tell them make it cool down. Order will come from above. And that order never come from above until he finished working, retired, and he is now in America. Till today, the order that will come from above never come. I want those that are believing that something is going to happen. Something will happen. Something is about to happen. Somebody is coming to defend you. Somebody will defend you. Somebody is defending you. Ask yourself, who are those that will defend you? Nobody is coming to defend you. Nobody will defend you. The only defense you have is the one you give to yourself. Even if you are scared of saying, hey, if I want to defend myself, I will die, they will kill me. It will be better for you to defend yourself and die than not defending yourself and die. You see the man, one hand the gun, one eye gun, he still they run, they defend himself. And the ugliest part of it is that when they chase you for your village, you run, come out enter another person's village. When they finish, they are coming there to meet you. Where and how long are you going to be running? How long will you continue running? That's the question you should ask yourself. I think that is the end of it all. Let's.
And her daughter, what is your daughter's name?
Joanna.
Joanna. We wish you the very best, and we
Thank you
do
very
hope
much,
that you get the much needed succor and justice that you deserve.
Is it the kind of journalists they have that they will get succor and they just who is going to give that justice? Justice that Army Barak is there. Army Barak no defend them. Now justice when they don't fight the finish, now the justice go come. Nigeria, Nigeria.
Thank you for being on the news, and thank you for sharing your experience with
Thank you
us,
very much.
the Nigerians.
Thank you.
Okay, Casey, you're welcome. I hope you have your mic. Casey, you don't have your mic. I say, when you are coming in, accept the studio to use. Accept it when they ask you. Allow this to use your microphone. Accept the microphone. If you not accept them, you no go have microphone to talk. So I want make we understand the truth. Make we know the truth, because even Bible say if you know the truth will set you free. When you know the truth, you no one know the truth, who go set you free? Who go set you free? Casey, you no get microphone. Go out entirely. Go back to YouTube. Just come out pata for the studio. Go out to YouTube, then you click the link again to come in. As you click the link, you go see the option where it go ask you allow your microphone to be used. Accept yes. Okay? Accept yes. You have to go out entirely. Then when you go out entirely, click the link again to come back. So, like I was saying, the Bible said only the truth will set you free. We are still talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has done nothing, is going or facing trial today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has done nothing, is facing trial today. What is the offense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? What is the offense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Anybody know his offense? That he said, let my people go. That is his offense. Let my people go. That is his offense. And that has become the problem. They don't want you to say anything. They don't want you to call. They don't want you to ask. They don't want you. Nothing. Only remain the way they want you to remain. If you want that, you no concern anybody. The only thing we concern them now, make that thing they move the way they want it. Finish. Shikina. Na urukwande na so I was asking shikina. We must defend ourselves. So we must defend ourselves. If we don't defend ourselves, that's a way you they fear. That thing where you they scared of, it go still happen to you. That thing you are afraid of. You know, when we tell you that these people attack from community to community, it is difficult for we to understand and believe. But it's good when you have people that will come at it. Imagine somebody before your eye, they buy your husband, they buy your children, 4 children, 3 male children, they buy them. And as they buy them, they tell you, say, where is your God? Where is that your God to make it come save you? They mock you and mock your God. Because they know that you have been brainwashed that your God will come and save you when they come to buy you. It is said they know they listen to what they tell you. But their own God is the God they know that their pastors and their imams have told them, if anybody come buy you, stand up and buy that person first. And that is where they stand. That is where they stand. But when you are being deceived to believe that God will come and fight for you, ask that person where they deceive you that. I'm not against God. I'm not against Christianity. But I'm against the lies the people that call themselves pastors and men of God are telling people. God will not come and save you. It's not in the Bible. Is it not the Bible you read? Where in the Bible do you see God come to deliver people that are not fighting? Is God will only come and lay ambush. Go and read the Bible. See the Bible from beginning to the end. Read them. Show me where it is. You will only hear God coming to lay ambush against your enemies that are fighting against you. Even if the Bible stated that at times they will have like 200 people or 40 people or 40,000 people, 40,000 people, not up to 100, 40,000 people going to fight against hundreds of battalions. At a time, the children of Israel were few. I think that was the time of Gideon. The time of Gideon, I think. They were less than just 40 people. Then nations gathered against them. Nations, not a nation. Nations, and when you hear nations, mighty, mighty nations in valor, they gathered against the children of Israel. But because God saw their willingness to defend their land, even if they are going to die in that cause, what did God do? God went ahead of them and destroyed their enemy. God turned their enemy to begin to fight each other. When we sit here, you think we don't know Bible? You think we don't know God? Then I said, and I know God. God is my God. Those of you that don't know, my own name is Christian as well. My name, not Christian. That's why you see people call me Ugo Chris. Christian is my name. So when you see people in the name of pastor deceiving you, lying to you, blah, 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 this, that, pray, forgive, don't attack, don't fight back, they are liars. If Nadeboye talk him, he be liar. Suleiman talk him, he be liar. Lord Shizun talk him, he is a liar. Poor Neneche talk him, he is whoever. Pope talk him, he be liar. Whoever I like, make it be. This is why you can't attack them. You can't attack them because they know that the best form of defense is to attack you. You no go fit go attack them. Before you come, they go stand gidigbam. You know hear the story when they attack our people for North in the early 90s, I think 90s or 80s. They were attacking and buying our people until our people, Igbo people, stood up and said, we no agree again. We don't die too much. They carry arms. As they carry arms immediately, within 2 days, the whole thing ends. Because they don't say you, they buy them as well. But when they buy you here, you run, enter there like you enter there, go hide. They come there, do you wum. You the other hole. One day, as you want they go catch you and help go nu. Oti make a map of the jidega abdopugolu. That's just the truth. But our people refuse to listen to the truth. Our people don't want to hear the truth. What our people want is painted sepulture. Painted the rotten burial ground. They would painted with a golden color. Paint ye on a toha. You see, the best place to get quiet time in this life now for burial ground. Those of you that don't know, burial ground, you don't enter burial ground. When I was in Swiss, I no get document. Police is there pursue us. Somebody say make we enter burial ground. I say sure, you. The same burial ground that it is, I pass there every day. But when I dey pass there, if you see the way I dey pass, I know they look inside that gate. If I want pass there, my head go grow like this. But that day, the guy say, make we enter burial ground. I say, you and who? He say, no. If you enter here, police no go come here, come look for you. Burial ground of all places. If you run, if they pursue you for Swiss, if you run enter person house, even that person go tell police to say you did there. You don't do anything, only say you don't get document. Make they no carry you go back to Nigeria, or make they no carry you go put for prison. You no concern them. Police, you see you, say you run enter person house, he go come there, come meet you. I dey live for house. Police come meet me for the house. Wetin I dey tell you now before God and man. For Swiss, I dey live for house. The person wey get the house na Cameroonian, Bamileke man. I dey live with am peacefully. Police come find out to say I dey live there. I no get document. Police come there, give me 24 hours to pack and they comot for that house. And I say where I wan go. The person wey give me house no say they say you no consign them. If you wan live for gutter, go live for gutter. But if we see you inside any house, we go put you for prison. So as I was telling you about the burial ground is ugly. Burial ground looks bad, it looks evil, but burial ground is the best place to get protection from police in Switzerland. I don't know of other country. So we moved into this burial ground. As we moved into burial ground, we call other people for phone, say, now here we do. If you dey come buy bread, buy mineral, buy juice, or buy chicken, we did there. From that morning, no, everybody they run enter there. As we dey, because when they begin reading, everywhere that they read, we did there. You see those burial ground they did with a very good marble. That's why they tell you this story. We use something, clean them. We lie down on top of those great burial ground, those marbles where they shine. We clean them, we lie down there. Police no fit enter there. They say na their law. Say police no fit enter burial ground, come arrest you. If you like, make it be say you kill somebody for road now, blood they throw away there. Nah. You run enter burial ground, they no go come there. Highest thing they go do, they go surround the burial ground. Wait, if it takes you forever to come out, forever, whenever you come out, 100 years, they go stand there. Until you come out, they go catch you. So we learned that. I learned that on that day. What am I saying? What you want to learn? Where you they get your freedom, you know they look good. Anything that will give you freedom might look ugly, but that thing will give you freedom. Burial ground of all places is the only place you will run to and nobody will touch you. Not church. We go to church, I run to church. They come church, come pack us, go police station. About 2 or 3 times. Because we learn that when they want to do reading, we go church as say we they do. They go enter church, pack us. Or you put there, they do prayer, but they go come there, come pack us. About 2-3 times, we can't find that burial ground. So since that day, I just want to tell you that nothing in this life will save you that looks good. Nothing good, nothing will look beautiful go save you. Now that thing where you think say na very dirty, you think say na evil, you think say na irritating thing, that is the only thing will save you. When you hear of self-defense, they will tell you, no, God will judge. Oh, let God fight for you. Hey, they will carry their Bible. I tell you, God will fight your battle. God will defend you. God will defend you. You hold your Bible. Oh, God, fight me. God, go and fight my battle. God will only fight your battle when you are fighting. If you are not fighting, there is nothing like that. Pray for your enemy while they remove your head. God no go come. How many times have you seen them praying while they remove their head? How many times? Uncountable times. See, let me tell you, these people are bound to buy you. So you have no choice. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. It's either you fight and get saved or you fight and get killed. So there is no two ways about it. If you no fight, you go die. If you fight, say you go still die, you die. That man escaped. Probably he attacked them. They no intervene well. If you no fight for your life, for them to cut an eye, shook an eye. Now the man, if you look at now, one eye he get, one hand. Now he get. The man that came here earlier, hold on, let me bring him back. This man, where he did now? This man, hold on. One eye. Hold on, let me find him. One eye. Where they? Let me bring his picture here. This man, he have one eye, one hand. He escaped. 2 good times. They come to his original ancestral land. They come out in one hand, come out in one eye. He run for his life. He escaped, enter another community. Because when they come, they conquer, they take over. He run, enter another community. They still come there. He run, he fight, he escaped. You don't have to wait and pray. He be Christian. He hear him telling you, say, they ask him, what have you lost? He say he has lost himself. Even if he is alive, he have lost everything. With one eye, with one hand. He is a teacher by profession, but he cannot work for anybody again. He has been rejected by even the Nigerian government that is telling him, even the church. Did you hear the woman tell you that the church have called me and give me house? The woman said that she is homeless. Now, the woman said they are homeless. That woman, she said they are homeless. Where is the woman? Sorry. The woman said she is homeless. This is the woman. She said she is homeless. She barely eats. Have you heard that Adeboye say, okay, come, I will build a house for you. I will be feeding you. They can't do that. Have you heard that Suleiman said, come, we will be feeding you. You see, people are thinking that when it happens, you go to IDP camp. There is no IDP camp. There is no space in the IDP camp. Tell yourself the truth. Space is not there for IDP camp. So those where they think, yes, if it happen now, we go manage IDP camp. Space is not there for IDP camp. If you don't know, make you know. I just tell you the truth. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today is suffering for no reason, because he is calling that we should avoid this thing that these people are going through today. That we should avoid it. Not true. Let me say, but what did I tell you? Now my own experience. I tell you. Now my experience, I tell you. If you don't live for Swiss, you know, it gets some country where they call police country. Swiss is a police country. You go wear your suit to dress fine, they waka like this. As long as they know, say you know beauty, but they see you, they go stop you, control you. Swiss is a place where they control you, even when you no do anything. It no be like Italy, Spain, or even Germany. They better pass Swiss. Germany they control, but they better. Swiss, you go dey inside train, even first class train, you go dey there. Police they dey inside train. When they see you, they find out say you be foreigner. They go ask you your paper. No be say you thief o, just paper for you to stay in their land. No be say you do anything. They are not controlling you because you thief, because you fight or you insult them. No, they just want to be sure that you will be permitted in their land. If you no get paper, kpeshikom aka na-abụ. No, na azụ ka ha na-etinye gị aka na-abụ kpeshikom. You no thief o, only say you no get paper. Kpeshikom eburu gị jebe police station ozugbo. Ejeruzie station. Remember, now those who never know the humiliation people pass through, they will arrest you for illegally staying in their country. Then when they carry you to station, they no go control you. They no go control you, say where your document. Once you don't have that document, they know they ask you wetin you they do, which day you come. That one no concern them. You no get document, when she come, they carry you reach their station. When you reach, they go open am for you. They go tell you, make you sit down. Okay, tell us, where did you come from? Nah. Before you go say nah, another day don't begin for you. You don't give them work. You say nah, Nigeria, okay, come this side. They remove your cloth, you go remove all your cloth. They go chook hand inside your bum inside your nyash. They go remove your cucumber, raise them up. Sure say you no hide the gun, you no hide drug, you no hide anything. Now people will never see humiliation. You wear suit to they inside train. They go your business. They inside bus. So not be say you no pay. You pay to avoid all the things, but they go still carry you. Unless God there with you that day. If they go church, I know how many times I don't go church, they carry me. Imagine they go church, they carry you. This same church. Imagine you are coming back from church, they carry you. Where that God where you go pray for church. I remember the day I slept outside, the cold nearly killed me. I was coming from Wednesday midweek service from church. As I come down from train, make I enter another because I have to change train to get to my home. As I come down to go change at I want cross, you have to climb and come down and enter another station, another line to police. Question come, where your document? They carry me around the one, now they finish, same car they go. I said, they say me, I know they go anywhere. I no go anywhere. They said they don't finish with me. I said, where you want make I go? I said, hey, you can go to the station. They have to beg me that day. I put them for high jump because one, they no get right to keep me after they don't do the searching. Because once they don't search finish, they don't search. And they no go push me, come on for their station. I tell them, make them lock me, make I sleep here tomorrow morning. They said they no get the power. The man was crying, telling me he have never seen his children since 5 a.m. in the morning. Now my case is stop. I'm supposed to close work immediately. It is 12. Now 1 hour don't pass. Before he reach house, his children don't sleep. You no go see them again. The man they beg me, tears dropping eye. I look am. Before I agree, come on for their station. So if you never, that landlord, that Ghana say travel and see. If you travel, you go see. We don't suffer just because we were frustrated out of our land, not because we want to leave. Because frustration have to push you out of your land. Frustration have to push you out of your ancestral land. Forget this thing. So, anyway, make I no go there. That one. But what am I saying? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today is suffering because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu traveled out and saw what our people are going through. Go to UK. Somebody go work. You go UK, you no get document. You go use your person document, person paper, go work. You go chop the money, you no go do nothing. Our people, they do them. Igbo people, they do them. You use your person own document. Go what they chop them. Which one? So when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out, he saw what his people are passing through. He said, no, my people must be free from all these things. Imagine graduate looking for job in the streets of UK, Europe, America, some homeless. That Nigerian passport, now they once they hear Nigeria, it's like they see devil na good man now. I don't know where evil. They see destruction once the hatred go start. If you be Nigerian and you unless now where you they pass every day, the police don't know you or the immigration. If not, if you are traveling, even in Nigeria self, in Nigeria, go, you they travel out with Monitala Mohammed Airport. Once they see they see evil thing. They see evil thing they want to destroy. May God have mercy on us. I will end this program. It's almost 2 hours that we are here. I intended to stop by 1.5, but all the same, we will come back later in the day to continue this program. May God have mercy. May God show us mercy. And above all, make we remember, say, this same way they happen. We no go fit change them. We no go fit stop them. The only thing we go stop them, the only thing we go stop them. Now when we done the fight, when we don't stand up, say we no agree again. If not, forget it. Forget it. It no go ever happen. So my people, all I go tell us is this. We must look for our freedom. We must fight for our freedom. And we must defend ourselves. Whether we like it or whether we not like it, let the truth be told. Nobody they come fight or save you. Only you go fight for you. Only you go save you. Now so it end. Now so it be. Whether you agree with me, whether you don't agree with me, nobody go love you past yourself. That's why you see what is going on in our Burkina Faso today. People are interested, they feel good. I want to ask a question concerning Burkina Faso. How can America or EU gather, and even Nigeria? I even heard that there is a rumor that some military groups want to team up to invade Burkina Faso, and the leader is Nigeria Tinubu. I say God will help them make it be true. Now they are in own go end. The people of Burkina Faso are celebrating Traoré. Captain Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso. They say they have seen God in their life. The people of Burkina Faso say, we have seen God with our own eyes. We don't see God. And the you that is not in Burkina Faso is telling them that they are seeing demon, not a God. Imagine. Burkina Faso that have been suffering, Burkina Faso that has been hungry. Do you know Burkina Faso? All of them that are outside Burkina Faso are now returning home. I don't know if there is any of them anymore. They have all returned home even. And you are saying that Traoré is evil. Traoré is deceiving them. How? Make Tinubu deceive you like him now. Make Tinubu deceive you to the point that you will see people wake up every day carrying picture. They're happy, they eat, they carrying picture. They go see where they put in poster. They go bow down, worship him, kiss his leg if they see him. Do you know what it means? How many people have you seen that kind of situation in Africa? In the world, even, not Africa. If Traore could be worshipped, that means he is good. He no use juju do am. He no use God do am. And the people of Burkina Faso are telling you, leave our leader for us, so he no concern you. What is your problem? Before now, the people of Burkina Faso were crying. We are dying, oh, hungry is killing us, oh, starvation, oh, bad ruler, oh, you know, talk, oh, you were enjoying their cry. But now they tell you, oh, glory be to God for sending a servant, for sending a savior. You say na lie, that savior na evil. Why the evil na good? You see, nobody go love you past yourself. Burkina Faso, people of Burkina Faso, the best thing you have is what you have now. Keep to it. And the people of Biafra, I want to tell you the truth. The same way Burkina Faso have heard Ibrahim Traoré to high esteem, hold the people that love you, that have sacrificed their life for you in the same esteem. Ask yourself, what do Ibrahim Traoré have to lose? He said, make una go. He go thieving on, hand over to France and make una continue. But he said, no, my people first, risking his life to save Burkina Faso. And you are calling him a criminal. You are calling him a terrorist. When you see terrorists, you know one. You see one in Nigeria, you are not talking. You see Nigeria where people are being sponsored to carry out arms. You see Nigeria where people are being where very well notorious terrorists are being reintegrated and forgiven and repented, and they are into military, into police, into ministerial appointment, and you are not concerned about that. It's only a land, a nation that said we have now a savior. Did you see Traoré reintegrating terrorists into his country? Did you see Ibrahim Traoré reintegrating terrorists into his country? Why are you calling him a terrorist? Did you see him telling you he have a repentant terrorist? I don't know if anybody here, me, I never see Ibrahim Traoré. I never hear, I never even know, say Ibrahim Traoré have repentant terrorists in his country. I never hear of that. I never hear that in Burkina Faso that a governor or a minister know where terrorists are living and they have been spared. But in Nigeria, we see governors, we see ministers, we see security personnel telling you, we know these terrorists, we know where they live, we know their houses, but we cannot arrest them. Nigeria is the only country where you cannot arrest a terrorist because the terrorist is a golden child to Nigeria. In Burkina Faso, a terrorist remains a terrorist. They don't want a terrorist in their land. If you're a terrorist in Burkina Faso, you'll be dealt with like a terrorist. But in Nigeria, ordinary people, innocent people are being treated like terrorists. Why the terrorists are being treated and pampered and crowned and praised and the red carpet for them to glorify them and celebrate them. It's only in Nigeria you have repented Boko Haram being paid allowance on daily basis, on monthly basis. They are placed on monthly allowance. They are placed on monthly allowance. Why you that is a graduate after school, you have no job, you have nothing, nobody cares about you, nobody is giving you a minimum wage allowance to sustain yourself after 10 years in school, after 20 years in school, because God save you, say you did school, has to carry strike. You don't enter with that. Some people have to go to school, course of 4 years, they go end up 12 years because that's where on strike. And after that, you no get job. A school where you go, you're supposed to finish by 24 years. You end up finishing school by 35 years. And when you go looking for a job, they will tell you they need maximum of 25 years of age. For Nigeria, it is possible. It not possible. But where I did today, you have by 17 years mostly, 18 years, maybe 18 years here is just few months into 18 years, the child is in university. Then 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 years, the child is a graduate and they begin work. As they finish for school, they get job. 22 years, they get job. But in Nigeria, it will take you 40 years to graduate from school. May God have mercy on us. I go sign out from here. May God give us wisdom. May God give us grace. I go sign out from here. Thank you so much. Like this video if you have not liked it. I beg you, God, like this video. Bye for now.
Have mercy on we, Biafra. Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we, Biafrans, and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we, Biafrans, and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet Mazi Kanu. We need our leader. Mazi Kanu. We need our leader. Mazi Kanu.
On this day, we gather round to honor the heroes, lest they be forgot by Afra's soldiers.
To all Biafrans worldwide, from the Idoma to the Igede, the Igala to the Ogoni, the Ijo to Anang, Orong to the Ekit, the Ikwere to the Igbo, and all Biafrans, mark your calendar. A historic moment is upon us. On Friday, May 30th, 2025, the United States of Biafra government proudly invites you, all citizens and allies of Biafra, to a 3-in-1 event to mark the Memorial Day of our heroes and heroines at the first ever Biafra Peace Summit and the inauguration of our DC administrative office, a beacon of hope, strength, and unity for all Biafrans.
Government, not the citizen, build up, we stand up one, united, in our one land.